Today is November 2nd, 2020. This is Ted Doskaris. This is in San Mateo, California, which is a few miles south of San Francisco on the San Francisco Peninsula. Even though it's November and supposedly fall time, getting close to winter in another couple of months, I guess, the temperature outside is 81 degrees F, so it's quite warm. While other parts of the country, I guess, may be suffering the opposite effects, but who knows. So this train is a Southern Pacific daylight train that I've emulated, and it has a USA Trains ALCO PA on the front, and the PB booster unit. That's the second loco. And these are fitted with Kadee centerset couplers in CamPac 3D printed coupler boxes. Same for the B unit here. So, and all cars have Kadee centerset couplers on them, body mounts. These are all body mounts. And this is an Aristo-Craft heavyweight car. And emulating what real trains did around 1938-39, there was a bad accident with heavyweight cars mid-train. And when they had a collision, the lighter weight passenger cars, the Streamliners in those days, would get telescoped by the heavyweights, and a lot of people would get killed and injured. So they mandated that heavyweight cars, when they were mixed with Streamliner cars, that they be put on the head end section of the train to avoid such catastrophes in the case of an accident. Now, this train has 9 cars. 4 of them are Aristo-Craft Smoothsides, including the observation car, and 4 of them are USA Trains corrugated or fluted side cars. And they include, the USA Trains one include the Combine, which is my latest car. I got it the other day, and 2 coaches and a diner. So I'm going to start to run the train to go outside and give the maiden voyage to the Combine. So this train emulates more of a valley daylight, I would say. San Joaquin Valley daylight in California. Now here's the new Combine that I got. Of course, it's been around for quite a while as far as USA Trains, but it was drop shipped to me last Friday. And you can see on here, so much for quality control, you can see the daylight emblem is upside down. That's incredulous that they could let that go by. And on the other side of the car, you can see the daylight emblem is quite okay. So that's sort of a first, and it seems to be held on by what look like pinhead rivets here and here, and I'm hoping it's not glued on. And if I look through the windows, which I can't show you here, it looks like they're like needle diameter pins that penetrate to the other side of the this is an aluminum body shell, and hopefully I could push them out gradually if I take the car apart and see if I can turn the emblem around so it's correctly oriented. But I hope it's not glued in there, because that'll be really a problem to deal with, I think. So we'll see what happens. And at any rate, I'm developing CamPac boxes for these Streamliner cars. They're based on the USA Trains heavyweight cars, not the Aristo-Craft one here, but the USA Trains ones. And there's a metal kind of a U-bracket under here. And they nestle. You take it up, you remove the original USA Trains low mount knuckle coupler apparatus, but you use the same U bracket, and then the 3D printed CamPac box just goes inside the envelope of the U bracket. And it takes a good deal of shimming to get it to be of the correct alignment with the Kadee track height, coupler height gauge, but it can be done. And the diaphragm has to be trimmed a little bit, particularly on the last section, but sometimes on the middle section too. You have to cut off maybe roughly a 10,000th or a tenth of an inch to give the knuckle clearance so it swings side to side properly without binding. So I'm going to run the train outside now, and we'll see what happens. So here it's coming over the reinforced LGB bridge, reinforced with steel on either side there to support the heavy locos. Each of these USA Trains aluminum cars weighs about almost 10 pounds. There's the new combine, new for me. There's the observation car. That's the Aristo-Craft Smoothside observation car. Now, when they didn't have an RPO or a dedicated baggage car, they would put the combine right up against the locomotive. Now, hopefully we won't have a string line condition where the train is about to go around this back curve, but we'll see. And the Aristo-Craft heavyweights are really lightweights. Even though I weighted them to about 6 pounds, they're about a pound heavier. It seems to have made it. And there's the combine. The train is going up the path by the fence. So on the next go around, I'll have it go up to the center path. Now here's another critical curve here. Looks like the train behaved. And I have to switch the switch up here so when it comes back around to the center path, there won't be a derailment. the new combine. See if I can get another run by here. And there you have it. Here's the coupler action between the heavyweight and the combine and another USA Trains coach. Here's the coupler action once again between the loco and the Aristo heavyweight car, and the heavyweight car and the USA Trains Streamliner combine, and the other end of the Streamliner combine with the USA Trains coach.